Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. According to Marcel van der Kraan, Manchester United have agreed a deal with Frenkie de Jong's agent. Apparently, Chelsea are set to complete a deal for Frenkie de Jong today. Chelsea have agreed a fee with Barcelona. Throughout the course of this summer, Manchester United have been trying to get Frenkie de Jong. Erik ten Hag wants a reunion with the player. Ten Hag worked alongside Frenkie de Jong at Ajax. Frenkie de Jong is a versatile midfielder. He's been at Barcelona since 2019. He's under contract with Barcelona until 2026. Barcelona got him from Ajax. They got him for around 65 million. Now, United squad want Cristiano Ronaldo gone. Cristiano Ronaldo's contract at Manchester United expires next year. There's an option to extend for a further year. Manchester United re-signed Ronaldo last year from Juventus. So Ronaldo's been in his second spell at Manchester United. Since he re-signed Ronaldo, he's got 18 goals in the Premier League. He has 24 goals in all competitions. Not so long ago, it said that Ronaldo wanted his Man United contract ripped up so he could leave on a free transfer. Recently, Ronaldo held talks with Galatasaray. A number of clubs have been in for him. Ronaldo didn't start Man United's 2-1 defeat to Brighton, but he did come on in the game as a substitute. Revert back to the final pre-season friendly. Ronaldo left Old Trafford before the end, so that stirred up some suggestions. So far this summer, Manchester United have made 3 signings. Manchester United signed Tyrell Malacia from Feyenoord. Got him for around 13 million. Malacia is under contract with Man United until 2026 as an option of a further 12 months. Malacia recently came on and made his debut in the 2-1 defeat to Brighton at Old Trafford. Man United also signed Christian Eriksen on a free transfer. Eriksen did sign a 3-year contract. Eriksen made his Premier League debut against Brighton. Don't forget he got put into a deeper role. And Man United also signed Lisandro Martinez from Ajax in a deal worth 57 million. Martinez is under contract with Man United until 2027 as an option of a further 12 months. Martinez made his debut against Brighton, obviously played as a centre-half. He can be deployed as a midfielder as well. So far this summer, Man United have spent around 70 million. Let me put into the equation that Man United have let players go as well. We loaned Dean Henderson out to Nottingham Forest. Lee Grant left earlier on this year. Recently, Alex Telles went out on loan to Sevilla. There's no buy option. I did say, didn't I, that Telles was going to leave when Man United signed Tyrell Malacia. Matic, he left Man United, he went to Roma, so he's reuniting with Jose Mourinho. When Matic was at Man United, he was not one of Man United's first choice midfielders, but despite that, he's still being given his opportunities. I always had my reservations about Matic. He was at the club for around 5 years or so. Man United got him in a deal worth 40 million from Chelsea back in 2017. Paul Pogba also left on a free when his contract expired. It's the second time Man United let Pogba go on a free. Pogba made a return to Juventus. Pogba did endure around 6 years at Man United. In his second spell, he won 3 trophies, played over 200 games. Man United did pay 89 million for Pogba back in 2016. Jesse Lingard, he also left on a free. He joined Nottingham Forest. Lingard was part of the club for a long time. He came up our academy, but most of the time Jesse Lingard was classified as a squad player because he didn't get in the team much. He's had quite a few loan spells, Lingard, before. At one point he enjoyed a 4-month loan spell with West Ham and he made an impact. We saw Juan Mata leave Manchester United on a free transfer earlier on this year. I'll say the same thing as I said regarding Lingard. Most of the time Juan Mata was classified as a squad player because he didn't get in the team much. Mata was at Man United for around 8 years, so reflecting on that, he was a long-serving player. Man United got Mata from Chelsea back in 2014 for around 37 million. Man United sold Andres Pereira to Fulham. Don't forget, last season Andres Pereira was out on loan with Flamengo. At one point he had a loan spell with Lazio. Cavani left Man United on a free earlier on this year as well. And Man United let quite a few young players go. So there you go. Man United are confident of making more signings before transfer deadline. Now recently I gave you the news on Adrien Rabiot. The Athletic did mention that Man United were working on signing Adrien Rabiot from Juventus. It said Man United agreed a 15 million fee for Adrien Rabiot. Rabiot is at Juventus. He's got, a year left on his contract. Juventus got him on a free transfer from PSG before. Adrien Rabiot had 2 loan spells with Toulouse. Man United were in for Marko Arnautovic, but recently it said that Man United pulled out of a move for Marko Arnautovic. It said Man United had a bid of around 7.5 million rejected for Marko Arnautovic. Arnautovic is at Bologna. He's played in the Premier League before. He played for West Ham and Stoke. Yes, Man United did lose their opening game to Brighton and Hove Albion 2-1 at Old Trafford. So obviously Erik ten Hag's reign as manager got off to an awful start. He got prejudged by the vast majority of Manchester United fans. You can't prejudge a manager after just one game. You know, I've still got a lot of faith in Erik ten Hag, like I've mentioned on my recent videos. I still believe he can make Manchester United competitive. You know, he needs the time. You know, Ten Hag, you know, he's got rid of players, but, you know, he's still inheriting deadwood. There's only 3 players that are his, and they're the 3 players he's brought in this year. You know, this is the first ever time that Ten Hag is managing in the Premier League, and like I've said before, the Premier League is totally contrast to the Dutch League. But you've got to admire what Ten Hag did at Ajax. When he was at Ajax, he won Eredivisie titles, he won Dutch Cups. Revert back to 2019, he got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals. He was the Ajax manager for around 5 years. Ten Hag is Man United's 5th permanent manager since Sir Alex Ferguson. He's under contract with Man United till 2025. There's an option of a further 12 months. You know, Ten Hag replaced Ralf Rangnick earlier on this year because Rangnick left Manchester United. You know, look who we've got at the club. You know, we've got Steve McLaren and Mitchell van der Gag. They're working alongside Ten Hag. Ten Hag was the one that recommended them in. We've got Benny McCarthy at the club. You know, we've got John Murtough and Richard Arnold at the club. John Murtough is Man United's Director of Football, and Richard Arnold is Man United's CEO. Richard Arnold replaced Ed Woodward. Woodward left Man United after like 17 years. Obviously, we've got the Glazers at Manchester United. They've been one of the biggest issues at the club for a long time. Man United are planning a protest against the Glazers ahead of the game against Liverpool at Old Trafford on the 22nd of August. For a while now, the vast majority of Man United fans have been protesting against the Glazers. The Glazers have owned the club for around 17 years. They purchased the club for around 500 million back in 2005. So there you go. Man United have only won, 4 trophies in the last 10 years or so. We won the FA Cup under Louis van Gaal, and we won 3 trophies under Jose Mourinho. That was the Europa League, the EFL Cup and the Community Shield. The last time Man United won the Premier League was back in 2013. That's almost 10 years ago now. You know, Manchester United have not been the same team since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. And like I've said, no one is going to replicate what Ferguson did at the club. You know, Alex Ferguson was the greatest manager of all time. He brought success to Manchester United. He won 30-odd trophies, including 13 Premier League titles. But he didn't settle in straight away because he didn't win out in his first 4 years at Man United. Ferguson was the United manager for around 27 years, so reflecting on that, he was a long-serving manager. Ferguson retired almost 10 years ago. But not so long ago, Ferguson came back to Manchester United in an advisory role, and he recently met up with Cristiano Ronaldo. But yeah, the 5 managers that have left since Ferguson, you know, after Ferguson we had Moyes, we sacked him after 10 months. After that we had Louis van Gaal for around 2 years and sacked him. After that we had Jose Mourinho, sacked him after 2.5 years. After Mourinho, Man United had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we sacked him in November last year. Solskjaer was the Man United manager for almost 3 years. And after Solskjaer, Man United had Rangnick, and like I said earlier on, he left Man United earlier on this year. So there you go. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless you all again very, very soon.